Warning. Strong magnetic field interference detected. Switching to manual flight mode.
Buckle up.
Warning. Warning. Magnetic field interferences have increased. The inertial reference system has failed to calibrate. Initiating emergency landing sequence.
Are you scared? How little is a little? Your hands are freezing.
Warning. Initiating emergency landing countdown.
We don't have any intel on the ground. I'm gonna need your help. When the countdown reaches 1. So long as the timing's good, we'll have a smooth landing. We'll land in bits and pieces. Some over here and a few over there. Okay, the funny business will be put on hold. I'm gonna start the countdown. 10, 9, 8. Three, 2, 1. We did it. Our flawless cooperation gets an A+. If we look at our last coordinates, this should be one of Skyhaven's guard stations. Forget about that. How are you feeling? That resonance took a lot out of you. Come on. This isn't our first rodeo. You know I'm fine, right? Since we're in one piece, we can discuss the real problem here. The magnetic field's a mess, and we can't get any cell service. We landed, but the aircraft's systems are damaged. Pretty much. Well, until we get the communication device back online. But you still have Caleb to call. I'm here. I fought tooth and nail for this vacation. And before we took off, I set my travel plans to the highest level of confidentiality. Ruminating is pointless. Let's head to the highest vantage point first and see what we can do. Green Root Experiment Floating Island. Safety Equipment Inspection Log. Maybe. Before Skyhaven was officially created, there were a few experimental islands. As far as I'm aware, they were shut down for one reason or another. I guess this place was included. The material has just gotten brittle with age. Since this was an experimental island, the equipment here must have been advanced. Maybe we can scrounge up some parts to fix our communication device. You know how it is in those stories with treasure hunts. A mysterious stranger always has the best intel. Do you want to go after them? You're not scared, right? You've grown so much. Now I'm the one being protected. We know you're there. Come out.
Human, you're being impolite. I have a name. Call me Octoday. I was matching your pace earlier. I have been waiting for quite some time before you arrived.
Yep.
Human, you're being impolite. I'm speaking to you, so you should maintain eye contact with me. Don't look at him.
Allow me to apologize for her. That being said, you mentioned something about waiting. Were you watching us as soon as our aircraft landed?
When you landed, my sensors detected a massive energy fluctuation. And from this spot, I can see very distant objects. A long time ago, this place was the 9th Botanical Research Institute. Many botanists worked here. They grew plants in hopes of creating a self-sustaining ecosystem. Then everyone left. I was the only one who stayed behind. I know where I can find a signal calibrator. However, overgrown plants cover the entire path and it's far away from here. Only I can retrieve it. But in return, could you gather soil for me? I need some from near the hot springs.
We might not reach our original destination, but at least those hot spring outfits won't go to waste. Where exactly are these hot springs, Octoday?
It's been too long, so I can only remember the general vicinity. It's over there. You'll have to search it for yourselves. My plant requires nutrient-rich soil. Unfortunately, the ground is too soft. My legs won't get me far. My master, Dr. Sanford, gave me a seed before leaving, but it isn't thriving. Dr. Sanford said the plants near the hot springs flourish. The soil there is full of nutrients. Dr. Sanford also said it will be fluffy and lush one day. I want to watch it grow. Human, do you know what fluffy means?
What are you doing? The first step in asking for a favor is to... Actually, you know what to do, don't you? Ow!
Yes. I remember this feeling. It's the same as when I'm using solar energy to recharge. I like it. Thank you. I almost forgot. This can help you locate the hot springs. Now, I will locate the calibrator. We'll rendezvous here later.
You just sacrificed me. Well, my hair. Uh-huh, right. Try not to laugh so loudly next time. Probably. They might even be capable of dreaming. It depends on how they receive and process data, though, and how they interpret it. These factors can change things. My left hand feels your warmth and softness, and my right picks up all your vital signs. As in your mood? I don't need the help of a doohickey to figure that out. You're happy and relaxed. We should thank our crash for leading us to a place that only belongs to us. The communication device is picking up the drone's signal. Don't worry. You might want to check your face. Your grin is about to touch your ears. You can say those words now. But the drone's almost ready to go. It's been a long time since I saw you this riled up. You're cute when you're flustered and pouting. I used too much strength. I didn't mean to. Ouch! At least let me finish talking before you attack me. Once the drone's fixed and we give the soil to Octoday, we can use it to find some fun spots on the island. It's safe to say that fate wanted us to spend our vacation here. And we're in our own little world of two. I know you like it here. I do too. I don't want to leave either. I want our time together to last as long as possible. These moments will only have the two of us. It's fine. Give it a few seconds. I guess there really is nothing I can hide from you. The sensors in my arm were probably damaged during the landing, so I haven't had the best control over my grip these past few days. But I've adjusted to its current state. It's not a serious issue. I wasn't trying to act tough in front of you. What I'm trying to say is, don't dwell on what's already happened. It'll only eat into our time together and leave us with something unpleasant. We finally have a vacation. We shouldn't let it slip away, yeah? All that training paid off. You've got good strength. Do you really think that's a punishment for me? I assumed the stuff related to this arm didn't need to be brought up if it made you uncomfortable. In other words, you need to know about this part of me. All right. Of course. But can you let me hold your hand for now? Please? It's letting in a little bit of water, but it's better than standing in the rain. We should light a fire in the fireplace. I didn't think our hot spring outfits would be our only option for a change of clothes. You can move a little closer if you're cold. And if you're not, you can still move. I know you're still thinking about my arm, but I want you to read this with me first. There were a lot of things they had to consider too. The last step that breaks through boundaries is always the hardest. They ascended past the rules everyone thought were absolute. Helping me recover isn't the hard part. But there's something I want to tell you. This arm was made with the finest materials and technology of our era. Rain's not going to damage it, so... I'm saying Caleb isn't as delicate as you think he is. Even under the warmest, most lifelike synthetic skin, you'll still find cold, unyielding metal. You saw it before with all those cables. That was when it had a real mechanical appearance. But you haven't seen what's below the surface. Then take it apart and reboot it. The arm has a built-in emergency repair system. Press the switch, and it'll restart, run a diagnostic scan, and fix itself. Before I restart it, do you want to give it a pat or two? As I've said before, it's tougher than you think. It feels good. This one aches in the same way your body hurts in the morning after pushing yourself too hard during training. When I was cooped up in the hospital with nothing to do, I passed the time by poking the interior parts. Here's another secret. Each part makes a different sound when you tap it. I'll tap out a tune for you one day. Back up. All right then. You have seen every inch of Caleb. Here's the restart button. You did well with the aircraft countdown. So let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. You're trembling. Is it because you're scared? Or are you cold? You're still shaking. Your cute little pout hasn't changed one bit. It's still the same as when we were kids. Did you forget who carried you down here? That's right. We can move closer. You should be asking me. Together, we'll see how we belong to each other. Isn't this what you've been wanting? Can you let me hear it, please? Tell me that it's Caleb you want. You want Caleb. And it will always be Caleb. Don't close your eyes. Look at me. This is how it's always been. We've belonged to each other for a long time.
Can you take my plant with you? Bring it to a place where it belongs, or give it to someone who can look after it. I do, but I've actually been thinking about this for a significant amount of time. We're different. It will have a better life if it leaves me and this place.
Sure. You can give the plant to me. What's wrong? Did you change your mind?
I'm sorry. There were several malfunctions. A strange program overwrote my memory. I couldn't make any decisions.
It wasn't a glitch. Those malfunctions were your feelings for the plant. Don't overthink. Your plant's tougher than you give it credit for. It can stay with you. Believe me, when you can watch it grow, it'll surprise you. And nothing else can compare. You'll treasure every moment you've shared with her. Then, you'll realize your lives have been entwined for a long time. Nothing can pull them apart.